Internal and external animal structures. In this lesson, you're going to learn that animals have internal and external structures that help them to survive, grow, and reproduce. So let's review. What is a structure? That is a part inside or outside of the animal's body. So what's the function? The purpose for that body part. And let's look at this polar bear. The one structure that we can see, an external structure, is the fur, the thick covering of hair. So what is the function or purpose of that fur? Well, it keeps animals warm in cold climates, and so that's perfect for the polar bear. What structures do you see in the image? You see the four legs, the humpback, a tail, big ears. Those are the external structures. Well, camouflage is another structure that animals have in a survival behavior that used to ward off predators. We see this chameleon that's blending in the back with the leaves that are in a similar color as its skin. Lizards can also change the color of their skin to match their surroundings. Another example of camouflage is the Arctic hare. Its fur changes color from brown in the summertime to white in winter to blend in with the snow. We also see octopus and leaf insects. Octopus can change both color and texture to hide on the ocean floor. Insects, the ones that look like leaves, can look exactly like leaves, making them really hard to spot in trees. Some external structures for animals are protective coverings, and we see this with the armadillo. Armadillos have a hard, bony, armor-like covering that protects them from predators. Another hard covering has the tortoise. The tortoise have sturdy shells that act as protective shields, providing them with defense against threats. So let's talk about teeth. Teeth are a great example of external structures, and there are many different types of teeth. So let's go over a few of them. Incisors are the flat, sharp teeth at the front of the mouth that you see with this chimpanzee. And the function for these flat incisors are used for biting and cutting food. You also see canines, and these are pointed, sharp teeth next to the incisors. And canines are used for tearing and gripping food. Animals also have claws, and these are external structures. Lions have strong, retractable claws that help them grip and hold on to prey during hunting. Eagles also have sharp, curved claws called talons that allow them to catch and grasp prey while flying. Animals also have horns and antlers. Rhinoceros have large horns on their noses that can be used for defense against predators. Moose also have antlers, and they are used for fighting during the mating season and for displaying to establish dominance. Another important thing to look at for external structures are beaks. Woodpeckers have strong, chisel-like beaks that they use to excavate holes in trees for nesting and to search for insects. Hummingbirds have really famous beaks, and their long and slender bills are adapted for extracting nectar from flowers. Some animals even have spines and quills, and porcupines have sharp quills on their bodies that also act as a defense mechanism against predators. Pufferfish are similar in that they have numerous sharp spines covering their bodies to protect them from potential threats. Now, Let's look at ducks and their webbed feet. They are especially perfect for swimming in the water, and this adaptation helps them move swiftly and efficiently. Frogs also have webbed feet that enable them to swim and also aid in jumping and leaping on land. Dolphins also have fins, and they have streamlined bodies and dorsal fins that assist with swimming and maneuvering through the water. Penguins also have flipper-like wings that allow them to swim and navigate underwater while hunting for fish. Another external structure that you see on animals, and snakes especially, are their scales. It provides protection and reduced friction when they move across various surfaces. Fish also have scales covering their bodies to help reduce drag while swimming and helps protect from predators. Feathers also have great purpose for animals. This external structure enables, especially on owls, silent flight and aid in their ability to hunt prey. Peacocks also have large, colorful feathers that are used during courtship for displaying and to make themselves look more attractive. So let's review. We have a fish, and we have structures like its fins, but we're going to look at the gills. What is the function of the gills? Well, gills help fish take in oxygen from the water. External structures are seen outside, but internal structures are inside of the body of animals, and you cannot see them, but they still help animals to survive, reproduce, and grow. So let's look at some internal structures. Cows have super special stomachs with different parts that help them break down hard to eat things like grass. Birds have a special way of breathing that includes airbags, helping them get enough oxygen when they're flying. Whales can hold their breath for a really long time, which helps them dive deep underwater. Elephants have a special way of moving their blood around to reach all parts of their big bodies, including their long trunks and big ears. Desert kangaroo rats are great at saving water. They can get enough water from their food and keep it in their bodies, which helps them live in really dry places. Penguins are really good at saving water too, even when they pee, which helps them live in super cold places like Antarctica. Bats can use sound to find their way and catch food, even when it's totally dark. Sharks also have a special sense that lets them feel movements in the water, helping them to find food even from far away. Male seahorses have a special pouch where they keep and care for their babies until they hatch. Bats have extra long finger bones that help them fly. Octopus are super smart. I know you don't see a picture of an octopus right now, but they have special brains that help them solve problems, learn new things, and change their colors and patterns to hide. So let's look at some questions you can ask your partner or group. What is the difference between internal and external structures? What are examples of external structures? What are examples of internal structures? Name an animal structure and describe its function.